Hey, good evening everybody. So today I'm going to be coming on to this short video, this short live, while we're now back here in the practice. And I want to explain why we're called Vitality Chiropractic. Now, I get patients asking me questions every single day. And generally the questions are more in line of, asking questions about health, maybe asking questions about what's happening with a condition, maybe asking about how they can improve things with stretching, with their diet, with exercise, other ways they can improve their own kind of overall health as well, ways that they can talk about meditation. There's lots of things we talk about in this practice. But one thing I got asked recently, which I thought was quite interesting, is someone asked me why I decided to call the practice Vitality Chiropractic. And it is quite an interesting question because it's something where I'd always thought about the word vitality, because vitality, as well as of course meaning, our own overall health and vitality and how our body feels amazing and how we feel good, vitality is really something that's rooted very deeply within chiropractic philosophy. Vitalism especially is really the principle of how the body itself can heal itself. It's the idea that, and this is the technical way of describing it, that the origin and phenomena of life are dependent on a force or principle that is distinct from something purely chemical or physical. So essentially meaning that whether you want to believe that it's something to do with the universe, whether it's to do with God, or whether it's to do with literally just your body's own inborn ability to heal itself and to be self-regulating, that's really where true health comes from. So vitalism is something that is what we call above, down, inside out. It's not something that we have in any medication or any surgery or anything else like that. It's not something that can be given to us. It's something that just needs to have no interference. And that's really at the core of vitalism, which is really at the core of chiropractic. Chiropractic is not about trying to give you something that stimulates the body to go higher or something that depresses it to go lower, such as, say, trying to calm down your blood pressure or trying to increase something by, say, trying to remove your tiredness. Instead, it's about finding an area of the body which isn't working quite as well and correcting that problem, removing any interference within the nerve system. And when that interference is gone, that's when your body can work to the best of its own abilities. So by using this concept of vitalism, we are then not trying to affect the body by way of always being right and always telling the body what to do, but just by giving the body the best situation and the best chance it can to correct things itself and moving away, taking a step back and letting the body do everything it already knows how to. An example of vitalism for all of us would be all of the million things that our body does every single day. Your body every single day is healing things. Every time you've ever had a cut, you've never had to have somebody come along and serve it and to actually heal it themselves. There's no bandage or medicine which has actually ever healed that cut. It's always your body. Your body knows how to do it. Everything you've ever eaten, every meal, your body has known how to use it and how to use the nutrients, turn them into living tissue, turn them into real muscle. All of these things are being done by the body, as well as regulating things like your blood pressure, your immune response, other parts of your digestion. All of these factors are happening in the background, completely mediated by your own body. This is something that is, again, an aspect and a principle of vitalism. So that's one of the reasons I thought of this name, but to be frank, I didn't actually think about using it initially. I was looking at a range of other names and I was talking with a friend of mine and they just said to me, "Oh, have you ever thought of using the word vitality?" And I asked why. And her response was, vitality seems to make sense in what you're trying to do. You want to help people. She's not a chiropractor. You want to help people. You want to help them to take their lives back and have this overall improvement, this vitality within their own health. So it just seems like it would fit very well. And for me, I initially thought maybe this was a bit too esoteric. Maybe it was a bit too personal even. Maybe it was a bit too chiropractic centric and people may not understand it. So it was very affirming and it kind of all made sense to hear that from somebody who wasn't a chiropractor as well. And that's where it kind of made more of a sign for me that this is something I should really use for the practice. So for anybody interested, I hope this has been interesting for you and it gives you more of an insight of why I decided to name Vitality Chiropractic, Vitality Chiropractic. Have a great evening everybody.